Yeah.
From the picturesque Pacific Northwest and the city of Seattle, welcome inside Lumen Field, where all the 12s make it at home for the Seahawks. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Seattle Seahawks. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson ready for some preseason football. And we are underway in the Pacific Northwest. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. Seahawks come out, and they are led by a new quarterback, Sam Darnold. From USC, he's bounced around for his first 7 seasons. This is 5th different franchise as he starts year 8 in the NFL. And Greg, it's year 1 with the Seahawks.
And remember now, Mike, since they made the schedule change, this week 2 of the 3-week preseason is really the opportunity to have a dress rehearsal for a lot of these starters. We see them get more game opportunities and game reps, all in preparation for week 1 to kick off. But for the rest of the team, there's the guys looking to fight for roles. There's a lot of guys just looking to fight to make the roster.
Marquez Valdez-Scantling, the one he was looking for. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
We go side. Right side.
Operating from the gun. And right at the outset, he lost the football. It looks like the Chiefs have it. And it is Kansas City ball. And Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop them with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, and across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they force the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
Harrison Butker now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Chiefs will race out to a quick 7-0 edge. Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here's Steven Sims to return it. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. Out comes the Seattle offense as they get ready for their next possession. And Greg, it's the time of year where those veterans know they're going to make the team. They're going to be on the roster for the opener. So when you went through that phase of your career, how did you approach the preseason?
Yeah, certainly different when I was a rookie or really early in my career than I was towards the back end. There's no question. And I think as I got older in the league...
Oh, the ball's out! That's picked up by the Chiefs. And he's going to score. Do you believe this start? Opening minute of the game. Fumble recovery and a touchdown. Greg, what a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here you not only lose the handle of the ball, you hand the defense 6 points.
And, Mike, how often do we see that when a player loses the ball, his confidence is not far behind? And I think in this case, that's where the coaching comes in. Put your arm around him. Hey, we're giving you the ball in this next possession. We believe in you. They've got to get this player back into the flow of the game after that back-breaking turnover that led to the defensive touchdown.
And Butker on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Chiefs move out on top, 14-0.
Seahawks, nothing.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. To return, it's Steven Sims. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Seahawks offense ready to take over once more. They're in an early hole, 14-0. Start digging out soon. Begin this drive, 1st and 10. Darnold to throw. Down the field, but it is incomplete. 2nd and 10.
He was covered by Christian Fulton.
From the shotgun, here's Darnold. Oh, the ball comes out. Looked like one of the Seahawks was in there and did keep the ball with Seattle.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. Now, look out, that ball is free in the end zone. And that's going to be scooped up in the end zone. A fumble recovery for touchdown. And you talk about the perfect first quarter. The offense has been doing their job. Now the defense joins the scoring party. Both sides of the ball contributing to the scoreboard.
Yeah, and this is what every coach dreams about, Mike. The opportunity to play complementary football. The offense comes out, they do their part. Now the defense is getting to the scoring mix. When both sides can complement one another and contribute and impact the game to this level, man, that is a recipe for success.
Butker's extra point is good. And the Chiefs looking terrific here out of the gate. Already up 21-0. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. To return, it's Steven Sims. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. Well, Seahawks offense ready to get back at it. They are facing an uphill climb early. Begin this drive with 1st and 10. The first carry for the Spartans, Kenneth Walker. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing. Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
Third and short yardage, and he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. So it's fourth down. The Seahawks send out the Aussie Michael Dixon to punt. Back deep for KC, Xavier Worthy. This will be returned from the other side of midfield. And it'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. So here come the Chiefs, and that means the three-time Super Bowl MVP, twice the league MVP. Almost hard to believe, Greg, it's season 9 for Patrick Mahomes.
There's so much conversation around the NFL, Mike, about the importance of these preseason games. And while the final score certainly doesn't matter, there is the evaluation of your roster, your personnel. You can't replicate these live reps and simulate them in practice. So these are your moments. Go out.
Isaiah Pacheco. And he will go all the way. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Chiefs. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run play is to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
The extra point by Butker is good. And the Chiefs are able to extend the advantage to 28-0.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my face compressor. Ground control with a soul like Chloe. I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag. I'm just telling you that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred in this range. Harrison Butker, Kansas City. Get beats from the pirate band. Sign this deal with a lobster hand. Freestyle like a bowling pin. Flex these bars on a dolphin fin. Life's too short.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. To return, it's Stevenson. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Seahawks offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll start out first down and 10. Now this is going to be a design run. Oh, a loose football. And did the Chiefs get it? They did. Well, they come up with the turnover on defense. The quarterback choosing to keep it, and the defense choosing to take it away.
Like anytime a quarterback turns into a runner, the defense loves it. They want to take a shot at him. They want to take a shot at the ball, and that's exactly what they were able to do here. Force the fumble, get the ball back. Great job there by the defense.
On the sideline, the unmistakable Andy Reid as the Chiefs take the field once more. They start with the lead and the football. They do so with tremendous field position. It's first and 10.
Yellow. Far side.
Mahomes from out of the pistol. He'll throw. Got his man at the 6. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's first and goal.
Kansas City.
From the 1-yard line, first down and goal.
Fire down these two.
Pacheco is into the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City. give him a second touchdown on this one. What an opening quarter, Greg. 2 rushing touchdowns in the first.
Well, Mike, we kind of had a feeling this might be the case. They told us all week how important it was to get this guy involved early and often, and boy, have they ever. He has made his presence felt here early in this one.
Butker now to add the PAT. He gets it to go, and the Chiefs stretch out this lead even more. It is now 35-0. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. To return, it's Steven Sims. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Seahawks offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10.
We're going to stop.
This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
He'll locate Cup. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
We're going to stop.
Here's Darnold. Oh, the ball's out. It's pulled in by the Chiefs.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
On the sideline, the unmistakable Andy Reid as the Chiefs take the field once more. And the rich get richer. They've got the big lead, and they start with it 1st and goal. And he's into the end zone yet again. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Chiefs. His big night continues. His 3rd touchdown of the game. So his big first half continues. 3 rushing touchdowns already. Maybe have to start looking at the record book, see if he could do it. The record in a game is 6. Here's Butker now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Chiefs keep widening that lead. It is now 42-0.
Straight from Manapon, rolling out to Durban, Bible pudding with some prawn. Then I fly out to Miami and I'm eating like a dog. I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed the flight up in Atlanta.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. To return, it's Stevenson. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Out comes the Seattle offense as they get ready for their next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Now Darnold. The open man is Smith and Jigba.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Darnold. For the middle, it's Cup. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
For a Seahawks. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
So after 1, it's the Chiefs on top. Greg and I back in the Great Northwest in a moment. Seahawks football beginning this 2nd quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. Now this looks like a design run.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. That's a nice pickup there.
Y'all hit that like button for me.
2nd down and 3. Darnold now to throw. A throw behind his man. Can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion.
They just desperately need to get something positive going here, Mike. It just feels like they're a play away from really jump-starting everything they've talked about being good at throughout the course of the week's prep. And it's really been the inability to sustain drives. So critical 3rd down.
Both blitz. Gets there. And he lost the football. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again. How about the defense getting to the quarterback, getting access to the ball, knocking it free, and coming up with the recovery?
I'd like to see the quarterback just be a little more secure with the ball, Mike. You can see he's just a little loose, especially when you're operating from the pocket. But give credit to the defender. Nice job attacking the ball, knocking it loose and recovering it. And that is a big takeaway here by this defense.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now the former Russian champ, it's Kareem Hunt. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. On the Seahawks 31.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 5. Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
They're going to bring him down at 21, but they're also going to move the chains after that run. 1st down picked up on the ground.
So often, like, you can tell a team's decision on 4th down by what they call on 3rd down. So I think after that 3rd down run, it was pretty clear that, hey, even if we don't get it here, we're comfortable going for it again on 4th down. But didn't turn out to be the case because he's able to get it there on 3rd. So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
To the goal line and in. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, KC.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
Now Butker to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Chiefs continue to bring the hammer down. It is now 49-0.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. The Seahawks offense ready to get back to work. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. First down now.
Outside.
They'll put Everett in motion here. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very...
And we try to swing it outside, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jaden Hicks. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. Butker now for the point after. He's got it. And the Chiefs add on to their already sizable lead.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Seahawks offense makes their way back out to the field for their next.
What up, Josh?
We'll try to establish some tempo.
Merry Christmas to you, too.
Start this one with 1st and 10.
We're outside. Outside.
On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And he'll be stacked up.
How are you?
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
The second down throw is incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense.
No turnover here. Lazard's able to get the football and get on it to keep possession.
So even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. Anybody who handles the ball from the center to the quarterback to any of the ball carriers, the most important aspect of team offense is protecting the ball at all costs.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. We're back to Seattle after this. Here's Michael Dixon now, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. Here comes a return. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Chiefs and their running back, Isaiah Pacheco, head out for their next drive. And he's been a tough man to stop in this first half, putting up some big numbers already. And remember, we haven't even reached halftime yet. It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Yellow.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. Down the sideline, past the 40. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down. We go three tight ends here on first. They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. Here's 2nd and 6. Here's a toss to Pacheco. He gets free. And he's got another one. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Chiefs. What a night he's having. That's 4 touchdowns in this game alone. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
And Butker on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Chiefs stretch things out even further. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And they'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. The Seahawks offense going to see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. They'll begin with 1st and 10. To throw is Darnold. Oh, a loose football. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again. And there it is. The defense comes up with the big play, forcing the fumble as they get their offense right back on the field. Coming up, Greg, with a big turnover.
Taking the ball away, Mike, has really become an art form in the NFL. Some teams are good at it, some teams not so much. But in this case, great job by the defense taking that one away.
The Chiefs offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. They'll begin with the football in the red zone already as the defense has their back to the wall to start this drive. A run up the middle with Pacheco. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
And he cannot be stopped. He's into the end zone again. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Chiefs. He is having a performance to remember. There's 5 touchdowns for him in this one game. So it's a high 5 for that one. His 5th rushing touchdown of the game. He draws ever near to the NFL record of 6. Butker now to add the PAT. He knocks it through. And the Chiefs will add one more under their big lead.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Halftime, coming close. And not much time left as this one is kicked away. A return now from the 4. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be marked out up around the 33.
It's a gain of 11. And the Seahawks first down.
Let's go.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Locke. He takes off. And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half. They'll come up now for second down and 4.
38-yard line.
Locke out of the shotgun. Oh, the ball's out. And this will be recovered by the offense. So they avoid the catastrophe of the finish. Time runs out, and that's the end of the first half. So we've hit half here out west, and we'll send it back east to Scott Hansen, who has our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen here, and you never know what you're going to get.
Y'all smash that like button.
Sometimes it goes down to the wire. Other times, it's blowout city, like what this game is shaping up to be. But hey, anything can happen, so let's go to the second half. Send it back out to our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thanks. I bet you there's two different, very different, in fact, halftime speeches from the head coaches as we get set for half number 2. Nico Remigio to bring it back. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Chiefs offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with first and 10. It's a first carry for Elijah Mitchell. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. From the 32-yard line now, here's second down and a yard. Now a toss left side with Mitchell. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. A gain there of 16 yards. And the Chiefs have a first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
They'll fake the give, and now it's Minshew. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Brings up second and 10.
On play action, here's Minshew. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down. Minshew going to look to throw. Taking a shot for Smith-Schuster. And he will score. Buster. Touchdown, Kansas City. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Butker's extra point is good, and the Chiefs will extend this third quarter lead.
Shout out to the 4.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This one taken at the 7. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Seahawks offense trotting back out with their first involvement of this second half. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. Here's a designed run.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
And you'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds. I don't want to take anything away from the quarterback here, Mike. He did a nice job picking up that first down. But this play is won or lost by the big guys up front. They're the ones who need to get off the snap on time, get leverage on the defender, and create the space needed for the quarterback to pick up the first down.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
That's another Seahawks first down.
Charbonnet in the back, and he goes straight ahead. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. From the 43, it's 2nd and 3. Now Locke. That's to the rookie, the 5th rounder, Torrey Horton. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll run the sneak. And he will pick up the Seahawks first down. Able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Seahawks first down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
From the gun, it's Locke. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Seahawks first down. 1st and 10 at the 22.
First down is Locke. The pressure gets home. He's lost the football. That's picked up by the Chiefs. Inside the 30. And he is going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. And they will score again. This time it's the defense. And, Greg, this just adds to what has been a one-sided affair from the start.
Yeah, and on a day where it just seems like nothing has gone their way, this fumble return for a touchdown kind of just adds injury to insult. There's days, Mike, where you just don't have your best and the other team has the upper hand, and I think it's pretty clear today is one of those days.
Here's Butker now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Chiefs are able to extend the lead.
Seahawks, nothing. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. He'll start at the 4. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. Out comes the Seattle offense as they get ready for their next possession. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run with Charbonnet. He is met and covered. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Back at the 17-yard line.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Let's go.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. EA Sports back for more. The NFL preseason after this. On 2nd down, Lock. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
3rd down and 13.
The tight end going in motion to the left. From the gun on 3rd down is Lock. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down. The Seahawks sending out their punt team. Here comes Smith on the return. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The Chiefs offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. It's been 2 weeks and 2 strong performances in this preseason so far. The backup's going to try to finish things off here. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
So they go backwards on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 13. Throwing is Minshew. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
So after picking up some positive yardage on 1st down, they end up going backwards on 2nd. That sack now brings up 3rd and long, and but most of the time is a very pass-happy situation, makes them very one-dimensional.
Noah Gray, the tight end, was the intended receiver. And it's going to be 4th down.
I think the second that ball left his hand, he wanted to pull it immediately back. I mean, he is lucky, Mike. That ball didn't end up going the other way. He almost gifted them a short field and maybe even some points.
Now a deep ball for Mitchell. That's incomplete. Daring ball on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down. The Seahawks offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll start really in field goal territory already. But they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again. In the pocket, looking to throw the ball, but the defense was looking right at the ball. They knock it away and come up with the turnover.
Mike, we see so often a quarterback is so focused, keeping his eyes down the field, looking for one of his receivers to work himself free, that they lose track of it.
And he will go all the way. Juju Smith-Schuster. Touchdown, Chiefs. That is 2nd touchdown tonight. They continue to add points. Greg, very interesting here. They are just rolling up the score even though we're in the fourth.
No doubt, Mike. I mean, this offensive play caller has no let-up. I mean, he's going to see how many points can I put on this scoreboard before that clock runs out.
Now Butker to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Chiefs will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Seahawks nothing. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This returnable from the 4. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Well, Seahawks offense back onto the field for their next possession. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Here we go, set.
Lock to throw. Oh, a loose football. Oh, he gets it right back. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again. Oh, there's nothing better than when the defense scores a touchdown, except when a big man on the defense finds his way to the end zone.
Yeah, I think it's been a while since that guy had a ball in his hand, Mike, probably since his earlier days as a young kid. But, boy, he looked comfortable. What a return. What a play for him to be able to pick up that loose ball and bring it all the way back. Man, nothing brings life to a sideline like a defensive lineman touchdown.
Butker now for the point after. It's up and good. And the Chiefs are going to extend their lead.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. The Seahawks offense headed back to take over once more. Locked to throw on 1st down. And fortunately, they're set, able to rein it in, and they'll retain possession.
Sometimes these games in the NFL, Mike, they get decided by simply how the ball bounces. I mean, how often do we see a quarterback in the pocket get strip sacked, and that ball ends up going the other direction? Fortunately for them, they can regroup, get back in the huddle, and live another day. Ball falls into the hands of his own guy, and they'll see if they can dodge this bullet.
Throwing on 2nd down. Lock. Now problems. He loses the football near his own goal line. And that's going to be scooped up in the end zone. A fumble recovery for touchdown. What a mistake, Greg. That's the worst place on the field for that to happen. The fumble back in your own danger zone turns it into a disaster zone as the defense gets 6 points.
Yeah, and anytime you attempt to pass out of your own end zone, you're kind of rolling the dice a little bit, but what a great time to bring pressure. If you're the defense there, you know you have them backed up, you know their quarterback's looking to make a play to get out of there, and you dial up pressure at the perfect time, not only to force the fumble, Mike, but you're able to recover it in the end zone for 6.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Now return coming from the 7. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Seahawks offense ready for this next possession. On 1st down, they'll start with Charbonnet. And he'll only get it to the 26-yard line, setting up second and long.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance both run and pass. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of his ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Let's go now.
Lock. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Kicking time for the Seahawks. They'll punt this one away. As this drive quickly stalled out, so he's on to punch it away. This returnable from inside his own 40. And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50. Set up the offense with a short field. On first down, it's Mitchell. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35. A pickup of 12 yards. Good for a Chiefs first down.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the fourth quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
He's going to take this all the way down to the Seahawks 5-yard line. They are cooking to begin this drive. This play going for 30 yards. They'll run with Mitchell. Good blocking, and he's in. Elijah Mitchell. Touchdown, KC. Greg in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
And Butker on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Chiefs tack on one more to their lead.
Harrison Butker in the kickoff for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This one taken at the 7. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. Out comes the Seattle offense as they get ready for their next possession. They trail here late, hoping to put something, anything on the board before they get out of here. Going to start this drive, 1st and 10. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. To throw. And he let him a bit too much. The pass is incomplete. Zach Charbonnet was the intended target. And it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Let's go.
Now Locke. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. And now the punting unit will come on, as he'll come on to kick for the 5th time here tonight. This one, returnable. And it's a very nice return. He has given the offense a short field. The Chiefs offense and Elijah Mitchell getting ready for their next possession. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the fourth quarter. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Minshew. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down.
At the 40-yard line.
Now Minshew. Headed left, buying time. He runs with it.
Give him credit for keeping this play alive as long as he could. This easily could have gone down for a loss, but he's kind of able to find his way forward and at least get back to the line of scrimmage.
3rd and 10. Minshew out of the pistol here. And that is incomplete.
Well, they all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
He'll buy time left. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's going to have the Chiefs 1st down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some. How's that for a big decision paying off? A gain of 28 yards on 4th down. On the toss, here's Mitchell. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs as they move to 2-0 in this preseason, getting that 2nd win here in Week 2. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say good night from Seattle.
Alright, y'all. This game was brought to you by Kansas City Chiefs and the Seattle Seahawks. Next game. Let's see where we go next time. We're still in the preseason, so let's see where we going. Alright. Next game, y'all. It's the Chicago Bears facing the Kansas City Chiefs. I will be back later for y'all to witness this game. I'm your boy, living with the mayhem, signing out saying peace, love, and respect. And I will see y'all in a few hours for the Chicago Bears taking on the Kansas City Chiefs.